Hello again, and welcome back to this series on fun with puns. Now, before we start, of course, if you haven't already subscribed, could you do that, please? That would be fabulous. And also, ring the little bell icon if you want to know what's coming up next. Okay, well, the point of a pun, of course, is to make people groan and then laugh. Okay, so our pun today is a cat burglar. Okay, burglar, it's actually a cat. So we'll start off with the mask. This shape here coming around like that. And going up into the middle, normal mask shape. But in the middle of the mask, of course, a couple of sneaky eyes. Sneaky cat eyes, one like that, one like that, angled, pointed up, and you put in the sneaky eyeballs, like that. And above that, you have the top of the cat's head, that kind of shape there, fuzzy line, and then the ears sticking up. One there, and one here, and the insides there, like that, okay? And the sides of the cat's face coming down like that. First of all, get the straps of the mask coming in, and you bring out the side of the cat's face like this. Before we go down to the bottom, let's put the nose in. The nose appears about here, and a kind of funny wee shape like that. And of course, when you're drawing a cat, you have this kind of line coming down from the center, and then the main part of the mouth is that kind of shape there. I'm going to bring in this big grin coming up. He's just had a successful burglary, so he's quite pleased with himself. He's grinning away like that. Okay, and then have his chin underneath there, and you bring that up to join up with the side that I've already started, like that. Then, of course, a couple of whiskers coming in like that. And of course, he's sneaking away from the place that he burgled, so bring this hand come down like that. Now, when you're drawing a cat, a good idea to have nice slinky shapes, Now, over the back of his shoulder here, we have the swag. So we're going to bring it like that, right in a big lump, come down a bit. Don't know what's inside there, but it's lumpy. And have the bit of the bag coming over his shoulder like that, held by his fist, which comes up like that. Actually fuzzy again. And then the end of the sack coming in like that, okay? And his hand, his elbow rather, coming down like that and then sloping up quickly. And the top part of his arm going in like that. Now I told you about that slinky line, well, it doubled up over here. And that kind of slinky line shape there, right down to the bottom of his t-shirt. I'll bring this slinky arm around and a curve there. And of course he has the tools of his trade. And that fist, which is a jemmy or a crowbar. Okay, so you bring the jemmy coming up like that. 2 points. And the bottom of it coming in there like that. Okay, and he's sneaking away again, get those slinky shapes in. So this leg would be almost like bent, like as if it's rubber, coming in like that. Nice big curve at the bottom of his trousers, and then little ankle sticking out, and his shoes come in. Look at them, nice and long like that, for effect, and rubber soles, so he can creep about quietly. Okay, that one is bent. He's on his toes in that one. And the rubber sole coming up like that. Okay, a finishing touch, of course, you could put in some stripes on his t-shirt. And they will be coloured in black and white. That's kind of typical of the burglar, isn't it? The stripy t-shirt. And that stripe would come in like that. And then these curved stripes going along the front of his body there, appearing behind the sack and coming up the bottom there. And then round this arm too. Follow the shape of the arm as it goes round. and one up there, and you see the end of that stripe come in, appearing behind his hand there. Okay, let's shade in the mask first of all. Carefully go around your shapes, the outside shapes like that, then fill in the inside part, like that. Okay, using your sneaky little eye sticking out there. Okay, I finished the mask, so I'm moving on to the stripes on his arm now. Before I do that, I've just forgotten something. The tail. Oh, cats have a nice tail, so here's one with a nice bushy tail coming out like that. Fatter and then thin again to the point, and put a wee kind of shape like that in. Ah, that's a bit better. Okay, we'll carry on now with the stripes on his t-shirt. Okay, just finishing off the stripes on his t-shirt now, and more of a curve in there. Excellent. So there's our cat burglar sneaking away from the scene of the crime with all sorts of goodies in his sack. I can maybe put a bit of darkness up here, me dark line. Accentuate the ear slightly. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you can join me again for another tutorial. But in the meantime, of course, all the best and happy drawing.